a mess. So yesterday you should have made your own Google Sheet about how you spend the 24 hours of your day. So hopefully what you did was you created two columns and you have a when you do these things and what you do. So hopefully you have your morning routine, school, what you do after school, dinner time, your nighttime routine, and a sleep. So pretty much you're going to have this column is going to be almost the same, but maybe B4, B5, and B4 and B5 might be different, but everything else is probably the same. Your times, that's totally what I would like you to come up with. So I would say definitely break these down into 15-minute increments, just so counting the hours is easier. Because today, after you just hit, I'm just going to format this so it's bigger, right there. You're going to add a third column, so C. We're going to say when, what, and then like how long. So how long are you doing these things for? So how many hours? What this column should add up to, this should add up to 24 hours in your day. So for me, my morning routine takes 2 hours. I'm in school for 8 hours. I'm outdoors for 2 hours. I'm helping with my kids' school for a half hour, so zero point 0.5. Um, I'm doing dinner for 1.5 hours. My nighttime routine, let's see, is that 2.5 hours? And I'm asleep, let's see, 9:30 to 3:30 would be 6 hours, to 4:30 would be 7 hours, so 7.75 hours of sleep, missing my 8-hour mark. Okay, so you're going to fill out these times for how long you're doing it. Your hours are going to be different, but what you want to do is you want to highlight this with your mouse, and you're going to go up to data. And what you can do is you can, let's see, no, not data. Where is it in here? I want to be able to see how much the sum of this is. So I believe somewhere on here I can get right here. Okay, there's this functions. I'm not sure where it is up here. I'll find it later. But this functions button, I'm going to add them. The sum is when you add numbers. So I have my cells highlighted of the numbers that I want to add the function to. I want to add them up. I hit sum. So down below, it said it added the sum of these cells, 24.25. Whoops, that's not how many hours there are in a day, so I'm off somewhere. So I bet you that this is not 1.5 because there's a 45 here. So 5:45 to 6:45 would be an hour, so that's actually 1.25. I was wrong. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that all of your time adds up to 24 hours. That's a great way just to show how Google Sheets can help you double check your math because you could do that in real life. So that's very cool. All right, so now what I'd like you to do is once you have this, you're going to end up highlighting columns B and C. All of the columns that you have, or all of the rows that you have for these two columns, except for that 24, because we don't need that. And we're going to go over to this insert chart. Okay, it looks like a bar graph. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to pick a pie chart. And it automatically picks the pie chart. So cool. So I'll just say got it. If it does not, you can change the chart type to say pie chart. Okay. So what I'm going to do is this is really cool. Instead of saying how long, you can edit the chart by double clicking right on it. So I'm going to say like how I spend my day. And this is going to tell me exactly in a nice graphical format, what do I do with my day? I can see it's really nice because I have a complete 24 hours and you can see what percentage of my day I spend doing things. So we'll talk about percents more tomorrow, but I wanted to have you guys list out a third column and put a number. How many hours do you spend doing that part of your day? Then you're going to highlight those cells and you're going to create a chart. And it should create the pie chart so you can graphically see how you spend your 24 hours. Isn't that neat? All right, KMS, thanks for following along in our day of Google Sheets, and I can't wait to see your pie charts.